Hey, what's up, you guys? How are you? It's me again. This time without any glasses. Uh, um, but yeah, I actually had an idea for the blog today. Um, I know that pre-registration is right around the corner. Um, and some of you may be like, what will I be taking? I heard that this professor is like this and this professor's like that, and this class is really difficult and blah 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 blah. I just want to give you some advice about that going into pre-registration. First and foremost, always listen to your advisors. Um, we have some really good staff on hand at Trevecca. We have professors that do care about you, and I think that's one of the best things about Trevecca is that you have professors that truly care about you. They want to see you succeed. They want to see you do well in class. They want to see you give the best that you can. And I can definitely vouch for that. But also, as far as some of the classes that you take, I want to tell you that some of the classes that you take may be difficult, may be easy. It just depends on your major and, who teaches it to you. But what I mainly want to say to you guys is that don't always believe everything that you hear about a certain professor or a certain course. And for example, I've been blogging and blogging and blogging about my difficulties with my business finance class. And I actually heard a lot of bad things about it. I heard that, he doesn't teach you anything, and it's such a horrible class, and it's like the most difficult class ever. Well, the thing is that it is difficult. Yeah, I'll give you that. It is difficult. But at the same time, him not teaching us anything, no, that's wrong. Throw that completely out. The thing is, about the classes that you take, especially as you get into upper level classes, they are difficult, yeah. But I want to say, don't let what people say about a certain class stop you from taking a class or stop you from getting the best out of a class. And the reason why I say that is because of my business finance class. And not only that, because of a Spanish class I had a few weeks ago. Not a few weeks ago, silly me. A Spanish class I had back in high school. I'll give you these examples really quick. I had people tell me, you shouldn't take that teacher in Spanish because she's super difficult and she's mean and blah, blah, blah. Take the class anyway, and she's actually really awesome. Me and her still communicate to this day. She follows me on Facebook and she sees me, always talking about school and succeeding and blah, blah, blah. And plus, I still remember stuff from her class, and the last time I had her class was about 5 years ago. So, she was one who was always in my corner, always that, was willing to help me, talk to my parents, see me succeed. And, as far as business finance goes, it has been good. It's been a challenge, I can definitely tell you that. And I did hear it was difficult. That was true. So I will tell you, some stuff that you may hear may be legitimate, like, for example, I have a friend who's a religion major, and I hear that, some of those classes are difficult and how, it takes a lot of reading, you write a lot of papers, and I'm pretty sure it's true. I'm pretty sure if you were to talk to professors there, they would say, hey, yeah, those classes are difficult, there's a lot of writing, there's a lot of work involved. But at the same time, you probably get a lot out of them. I mean, you get a lot out of them. I mean, I think of it this way: my friend's going into the ministry, and he's gonna help people believe in Christ and help them in their walk, you know. And also, you know, hopefully with my business finance class, I can actually learn how to make smart investments, you know. But, you know, you might listen to the last thing I just said, and you're like, what? He just said don't listen, and he said did listen to people. Okay, that's weird. Well, here's what I'm really trying to say. What I'm really trying to say is, you really won't know until you actually get into the class itself. So you may take the class and you may think, this wasn't as bad as I thought it was, or, you know, I'm actually getting a lot out of this class when so-and-so said so-and-so. So, with pre-registration coming around, just to sum up my last point, I'm going to tell you, don't always believe what you hear. If you do hear something, you know, listen to it, evaluate it, and also look at who's telling you what, you know. If you have someone who's never taken the class say, oh, blah, 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 then you probably shouldn't believe them. Like, for example, you probably shouldn't directly believe what I just said about the religion classes. But at the same time, you know, I know who I talk to. I talk to someone who's actually taking the classes. You know, so I'm going to give you one more example. I may need to edit this, but one of my business professors is, how do I put this? He can be a little bit difficult as far as teaching it, you know, and actually learning the subject and the amount of work you have to do. But at the same time, I have a great relationship with this professor. I've got to know him on a personal level, and not only that, I've done well in his classes, you know. So yeah. With pre-registration coming around, pick wisely. Always be willing to learn. Always give your best, no matter what class you're taking. And, yeah. It's not exactly about what you hear. You know, it's about how much you're willing to put into the class, you know. What work are you willing to put in to succeed in the class? What are you willing to get out of the class? You know. So yeah. That's pretty much it, guys. And I think that's it. Angelo Tate with love. See ya.